name is Amy Jackson. I'm farming with my husband Ross Jackson here in North Tipperary on our organic farm. We farm oats, barley and sheep, and usually cattle as well. And this year we just started selling direct to customers with our lamb as Lacka Organic Lamb. So we decided to go into organic because, well, my husband is an agricultural consultant. He had seen how it worked for other people. He had a knowledge of the organic standard as well, and he's seen how well it worked for his brother. I have an environmental background, big into animal welfare, and the organic standard does have exceptional measures for animal welfare. And we also enjoy working with nature, so we have to build the soil fertility and give a lot of consideration to soil microorganisms and planning our rotations and things like that. So it's a good challenge for us mentally, keeps us on our toes. We started off in 2015 with a mixed bag of sheep, really. We had to buy organic, so we just bought 120 mixed breed commercial ewe lambs to start with. They were mostly Texel crosses, a few Suffolk crosses, a few Charolais crosses. We are using a Border Leicester ram to breed our own replacements, so we're starting to see now that most of our breeding ewes are Border Leicester cross, and we are putting those then to Charolais rams to breed our factory lambs. In the middle of the breeding season, we put the rams out about 3 weeks ago. Most of the mature ewes were tipped in the first week, so they're all the yellow backsides. We changed the crayon then, and I suppose just on the days that we changed the crayon, there were a few tipped red, so we have about 7 red now. And then the ewe lambs are only kind of coming into heat now, so we've 38 ewe lambs. We both have off-farm jobs as well, and we have 2 young boys. So we might put a blue crayon after the 4-week period, and there's a possibility we might decide to sell off those that have the blue backside, just to curtail our lambing time for ourselves. Hopefully our lambing time will just be 4 weeks. We managed 4 weeks last year without selling off any ewes. So the weights changes as the year goes on. Initially, the Charolais give us a very good kill out. So initially we'd be drafting at 42 kilos. And that slowly creeps up as the year goes on and the grass quality kind of reduces. So now, and as well, we're selling direct to customers now. So we're selling a slightly larger lamb. We'd be drafting a minimum 47 kilos, depending on the type of lamb, but up to 50 kilos now at the moment. We sold 3 batches to Irish Country Meats earlier on in the year, just when the Lacka Organic Lamb business was new. And since then, we've managed to sell them all directly to customers, which is great. We're delighted to be doing that. And those lambs go to a very local abattoir in Banagher. And the meat is hung there for up to 8 days. We collect the lamb when it's ready, bring it back to the farm, and it either goes off by courier on the same day, or the customers come and collect it from us on that day. Taken off much better than I maybe expected. We went into it very relaxed. Irish Country Meats are very supportive of us, and we know that we can sell to them if we don't manage to get enough orders for the lamb. But we have managed to get enough orders. It's a little bit of work goes into promoting it to try and get those orders. I guess we'd be selling maybe 7 lambs a week, or 14 every other week. Ideally, we'd like to have all the lambs gone by Christmas or the end of December. It's just a target that we have in our head. Although, if there's a few going into January, then that's okay too. But they're quite a uniform batch, so I'd be hopeful. We'll aim for Christmas. There are good returns for organic produce. It's a premium product. There kind of needs to be a higher return on it too, because we can't produce as much. So you do get a good yield in terms of the crops, but not quite as much as in conventional. And the same with the lamb. We can't produce as many lambs on the acreage that we have because we have to have a lower stocking rate. Selling direct to customers as well, obviously, there is a bit more work in it. We have to contact customers, do up invoices, organise the payments and everything, then bring the lamb, collect the lamb, boxes and couriers and all the rest. So there does need to be a little bit more in it to make it worthwhile. In terms of tillage, once we went into organic, we had a 2-year conversion period, so we put the whole farm back into grass. And then once we were certified organic, we started with organic oats, which goes to Flahavans for porridge and possibly oat milk as well now, and organic barley, which goes to Waterford Distillery for whiskey.